Are you tired of bubble elevators to reach your very tall castle in the sky? Or even climbing up a very tall tower? Or you could be tired of going up and down scaffolding all day to reach the top and the bottom of your base? Well, today that all changes. We're looking at a Minecraft add-on which is called Ender Elevators. Now for this add-on, this introduces a bunch of really cool blocks that let you travel upwards, or you can go to the different directions of north, south, east, or west. And I'm going to begin with the basic ones, and then we'll move on from there. Now for each of the basic ones, these are going to require you to make one at a time, and then as you go you can upgrade them. And we have the basic one, we have iron, gold, diamond, and emerald. So let's go ahead and look at the basic recipe, which is going to be using an ender pearl surrounded by chiseled stone bricks. And whenever you walk on top of this one, you can travel 16 blocks. You can have different floors in between each section. So if you wanted to, you could have a floor in between this block and the block that's 15 blocks above you. So I'm going to go ahead and jump. We're now on top of this one. And if you want to get down, you simply crouch and interact. We're now traveling downwards. Now our next one is going to be the iron one. Now for the recipe for the iron, it's going to be requiring an ender porter, but instead of chiseled stone bricks on the corners, you need to use iron. And the iron one travels 32 blocks. And as I mentioned before, you can have different floors in between each layer. So I'm going to go ahead and jump. Now we're 32 blocks up. I jump again, we're 32 blocks up again. Now our next one is going to be the golden one. This is going to require the iron version of the ender porter, but instead of iron, it's going to be gold in the corners. And this can go 64 blocks. So I jump, we're 64 blocks up. I jump again, we're 64 blocks up. So I'm going to go back downwards, and there we go. Now our next one is going to be the diamond one, and this one requires the golden porter first, and then in the corners it's going to be diamonds. And this can go 128 blocks. So I jump, we're now 120 blocks up. Now for the emerald one, this goes all the way to 256 blocks, aka the height limit. So you will be able to put a ton of floors for a skyscraper with this one. So to get this one, it's going to be using 4 emeralds in the corners and requires the diamond ender porter. And then if I jump on this, we are now all the way at height limit, which is absolutely crazy. Now the reason why I didn't go all the way up to 256, if I go ahead and jump it one more, then I go ahead and break this one, and I try to go down, I'm not able to go down. And now it's raining. So if I were to go and put this right back here, and I go ahead and jump back on it, then I'm going to be able to go all the way down to the bottom floor. Then we have the omni porters, which lets you not only go up and down, but you can also go to the sides. And we're going to go ahead and begin with the first one, which is the basic one. And this requires 4 ender porters, another star right smack dab in the center, and in the corners, chiseled stone bricks. Now as we go on, it's going to be very similar to the ones that we saw before, to where you need to make one at a time in order to upgrade that. So this one is going to be using this one uses iron ones, this one uses the golden ones, the diamond, and then emerald. And they all have the same radiuses as the other ones. So the basic is 16, iron is 32, gold is 64, diamond is 128, and emerald is 256. But as I mentioned, the big difference is that you can go up and down, and you can go north, south, east, or west. So if I go ahead and jump, then as you can see, we're now on the one that's in front of us, and then we're now back at the one over there. So then I look up, and we're now above that one. I look down, we're now back on the bottom. So let's say I had a base that's 250 blocks away. Well, if I go ahead and jump, then as you can see, we're now at that said location. And as I mentioned before, you can go north, south, east, or west. So I'm going to go ahead and jump again, and we're now back. So let's go ahead and move on to the next one, which is going to be the Omega one. Now this one, the reason why it's Omega is because this can go, wait for it, 512 blocks. I'm not kidding you. This can go really far out. But not only that, but it's basically the same as the Omni Porters. It's just called Omega Porter. I guess Omega makes it a lot better. Now sadly, I'm not going to be able to show you me teleporting that far, because I tried that. I tried setting a block that's 510 blocks away, and no matter what I did, I could not actually teleport to that block. So that's unfortunately not going to work for the time being. That's probably going to be a bug. So it's probably a bug. It will be patched in a future update, but I'm not entirely too sure about that. But with all that, I'm going to go and show you on how you can obtain these in creative mode. So to get all these, it's going to be a simple command. And the command is /give add p, and SE and then colon, and then you have all the different elevators right here. So you have elevator, elevator Mark 2, elevator Mark 3, Mark 4, Mark 5, Omega, Omni Mark 1, Omni Mark 2, Omni Mark 3, Omni Mark 4, and Omni Mark 5. That is it for everything that this add-on is introduced to us, and if you do want to get this, there will be a link down below in the description. And as far as usefulness for this add-on, I say that this add-on is incredibly useful for anybody that wants to make a really cool skyscraper, or anyone who just wants to travel really far outside their world. And I do want to hear your thoughts down below in the comments of what you think of this add-on. If you enjoyed today's video, then also let me know by leaving a like on it and subscribe so you never miss an upload, and I will catch you next time. Bye!